Okay, good. So now the market just opened, right? We're currently in trading view, and the first pair, we have 8 pairs on our watch list. We have one, two, three, and four bearish, bullish pairs, and we have one, two, three, four. Four and four bullish and bearish pairs. So that's amazing. So the first pair that we have is NZD USD. NZD USD is a 70% pair to the upside. And let me tell you something. We do not get inside the market once it opens because there's not a lot of volume in it, and it's mostly right here. It's like 5 o'clock 5 p.m. and that's the worst time in my opinion to trade or to even enter a trade. So in this case, we just gotta wait. And also we just gotta wait for this daily candle to close, meaning we won't be entering any market tomorrow because there's no market that has any engulfing candlestick created, for this week. So instead of just being in the market for the whole day tomorrow, I'm gonna just not be in the market and I'm gonna go do something else, which is work. So I'm gonna go take a boat from a place to another place. I'm gonna see if I make a video about it too, just to make a little vlog and make this a lot fun. If you guys want to follow my process, y'all gotta follow me, through the story and everything. So yeah. So NZD USD, we are expecting this to be bullish. We haven't entered the market. We haven't done nothing to it. We are just patiently waiting for this candle to close above this bearish candle. That way we can see a potential engulfing candlestick. Once that happens, then we got to follow the other points, which is the confirmation candle, then the retracement to the area of interest, then the candle respecting the area of interest, and then entering the market. If none of that happens, then I'm not interested in the market. So currently I'm gonna just wait until this candle closes tomorrow at 5 because I'm on the daily. So I don't see a lot of potential yet. So the other one is USD CAD. USD CAD is a 70% market for me, and it is a bearish market. So what I'm expecting for this one, and honestly, I believe that this might take more than a day. It probably would take 2 or 3 days. I probably will get into this market if everything happens as I want to, Wednesday or Thursday, depending on how the market reacts. Because I'm currently waiting for this market to come to this area of interest and then, do the other points that I want to see so that I could enter this market. So currently, I'm just waiting, and I think I'm going to be waiting a lot of time for this market. Then if we go to AUD CAD, AUD CAD. AUD CAD is a 70% market as well, and it's a bullish market that I've read. And honestly, I'm just waiting. It might not happen. It might happen. If this decides to make a retracement on this area of interest, then I'm going to be looking to see an engulfing candlestick on this area of interest. But I believe that would take not a day, probably 2 days, 3 days, or maybe the whole week. So honestly, I just got to wait and see how this market reacts. Because if you see, this has been the highest this market has ever been. So it's really not, it's a risky trade if I take this. But on the monthly, it's not. So never mind. Forget what I said. I thought I was, because I was watching never mind. Forget what I said. That was for another market that I was looking at. This has not been on the highest it's ever been. So so I'm currently expecting this to go up, and I'm gonna just keep waiting. I might be talking about that for another market because last week I saw another market be at the highest point. I don't remember the pair. So so AUD CAD, I might just be waiting a lot, or maybe not a lot. Maybe this candlestick will close up here. We'll see what happens. And the other markets, the ones that are developing, to say it like that, Euro USD. We go to Euro USD. We expect this to be a bearish market. We expect this market to go down. So this is an amazing sign. So this daily candlestick, I'm expecting it to close tomorrow at 5. And if this closes below this candle, I will consider that an engulfing candlestick. And then I'm gonna just wait for the other signs to either retrace to this area of interest, or if it closes down here below, to retrace to this area of interest and expect this to go lower. If none of that happens, then we don't look at it anymore, So the other market is GBP USD, GBP USD, GBP USD. So GBP USD is a 62% percentage pair that I've read. And I believe this is a bearish market and that it would also go down. So in this case, I'm expecting this candlestick to close below this bearish candle by tomorrow at 5. Once that happens, I'm gonna expect the confirmation, the retracements on the other time frames. So I'm currently waiting and I'm being patient. Now we're going to CAD JPY. CAD JPY, what is CAD JPY doing? So I believe CAD JPY is a bearish market. It looks like I'm gonna be waiting a lot, or I might not be getting into this market, this pair. So so I'm expecting this to come down and create a engulfing candlestick. What I think it might do, it might just create a small, this candle will be like a small candle closing there, and then the other candle for the other day will close like below this candle, and that will be the engulfing candlestick. And then I would just have to expect for it to retrace this area of interest and that candle must be like below, like down here, for me to be able to say this is a good market. So I'm not so sure about this one. So I'm just keep looking at it and trying to see if it works or not. And we go to GBP cat. Oh shit, GBP cat. There we go, GBP cat. I believe this is a bullish market. So what I'm expecting for this is to go up. So if this candle closes down here, I'm still not interested. This candle got to close up here or create a potential engulfing candlestick on the daily time frame, and then the other signs should be on this area of retracement of the area of interest, and I'll be ready to go. And I don't know if I already talked about the head and shoulder pattern, which if you guys have been looking at my videos and the way I trade, you guys will notice that I trade a lot like a trader on YouTube, because I learned from him. Exactly everything that I know from trading is because I learned it from him, and it's because I've been trading this way and I've been learning. Yes, I learned from him and I learned a lot of stuff from him, but I also learned a lot from me because I never bought his course. So I was just, trying to, learn it on my own, and I'm just trying to see the markets on my own. So this guy talks a lot about the head and shoulder. And what is the head and shoulder? Head and shoulder is basically this right here, where there's a shoulder, this is the head, and this could be considered the other shoulder. In this case, this head and shoulder pattern illustrates to me that the market could potentially go to the upside. So if it's like an arrow, so this is the shoulder, let's say left shoulder, this is the head, this is the other shoulder, the right shoulder, and then it would definitely create a retracement here. And once this retracement comes above the area of interest, the market will go up. But this is an inverted head and shoulder, meaning that every time it's inverted, the market should go up, and every time it's not inverted and it's actually on the upside, that means the market should go down. And let me see if I can find an example of this, of a head and shoulder right here. Yeah, so right here, so you guys can see this. So in the 4-hour time frame, when this market decided to come down, it created a head and shoulder. This is the left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder, and then boom, it closed down here. Once it closed down here, it retraced the market, like it went below the left shoulders right here pattern, right? So it broke the structure. Once it broke the structure, it decided to kind of test it, but it never came back to it. And once this candle closed, it just came all the way down, So that's how usually a head and shoulder is read. So that's a good thing to see as well when you are trying to enter the market. If you see a head and shoulder, that's another great sign that the market is going to go the way you want it to go. So it's good, So that's how I usually trade as well. And well, so for now, I'm gonna just be waiting till tomorrow at 5. So I currently have like 23 hours left until all these candles close. So once that happens, I'm gonna be happy tomorrow and see what happens. I'm gonna be checking the market probably Tuesday, midnight on Tuesday. I will be checking the markets like from 2 a.m. all the way till 9 a.m. If I see some potential to enter the markets, I will. Tomorrow, I'm gonna just leave the markets alone. I won't even enter the markets. I won't even look at the markets because I don't want to be too emotional and think that there could be a potential when I'm still waiting for the daily candle to close. So we'll just make that decision and we'll just wait, patiently wait and see what happens. That's it. Okay, so it is 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm currently going to my job because I gotta go all the way to Albany and get a boat, so keep in touch with me. Look at this. We up and we're gonna be better. I currently gotta walk all the way to the train. It's like a 30-minute walk, but I don't really mind it. What do you guys know about the Hindu Black Midpoint? Getting back from work, we're going back home. Again, walking. We left the house at 5, coming back at 12 a.m. in the morning. You know? And we gotta go check the markets. So keep in touch. Okay, so we're here again. I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna study the market and I'm gonna go to sleep. So I said that I was gonna wait for this Monday, the daily candle to close, right? And that happened. The daily candle closed. The Monday daily candle closed. So now we gotta check all the markets that we're looking at. We have 8 pairs. There's 8 pairs. We gotta check them and see if we're interested in some. If we're not interested, we're not interested. The first pair is NCD USD. Let's go to NCD USD. Okay. So this pair closed this daily candlestick, this Monday candlestick, all the way up here. Okay. It closed out bullish, but it didn't close above this bearish candlestick, meaning there's no engulfing candlestick. So at this moment, I'm gonna just wait for a second daily candlestick to close, and let's see if it creates an engulfing candlestick. And if it does, if it creates an engulfing candlestick, then I'm gonna be able to see the other signs that I'm waiting for. If not, I forget about this. It's that simple. Then we go to USD CAD. USD CAD. Okay, great. So for USD CAD, we're still waiting for the candlestick to get all the way to the area of interest. So as I said, I think for this pair, I'm gonna just be getting into it next week, not this week. And then we have AUD CAD. So for AUD CAD, we believe that this is a bullish market, but right now it's currently showing signs of a bearish market. And don't get confused. Okay, you see a market that's starting to be bearish. Don't get FOMO. Don't think you're gonna miss out or something. Follow your rules. So I believe this market should be bullish. In this case, this candlestick closed right here, and I believe that this candlestick could close up here above this bearish candlestick and create an engulfing candlestick. So for the moment, I'm gonna just wait till the second daily closes and engulf this. If that happens, then I'm gonna be interested in it. If it doesn't happen, then I'm not interested in it. It's just that simple. The other market is NZD CAD. So for NZD CAD, I believe that this was bullish. Yeah, this is a bullish market. So in this case, this closed bullish, but it didn't engulf, right? So my belief is that right now this candle might come down here and then it's going to create another engulfing candlestick, or this candle might close up here and create an engulfing candlestick, and then I'm going to be able to see the other points. So for the moment, I'm going to just wait for the second daily candle to close. I'm not interested yet. I don't see any potential in this yet, and I don't think I want to enter this. Or you know what, if I go to the 4-hour, because honestly I was actually looking at this market a lot, and I believe that this could potentially be the engulfing candlestick, engulfing this bearish candle. And now this is even retracing the area of interest on the daily. But if we go to the 4-hour, we see this over here. I'm just saying what I'm looking at, and I think it might be a possibility. So we see that there was a confirmation candle. Great. There was a confirmation candle. And now there's a retracement. There was a retracement on the 4-hour. We go to the 2-hour. We see this coming back up. But now there's sort of a retracement again. So there is where I get confused. And I'm like, maybe, maybe not. Just wait. So at the moment, I'm going to just wait for this to create an engulfing candlestick on the daily. And if it doesn't, even if it goes up, I don't get on the market, because that's what it is. The other market is EURUSD. EURUSD, I believe that this is a bearish market. So what I think right now is that this daily candlestick will close below this bullish candlestick, or will close just right there, and then the other candlestick will be created and will engulf this candlestick. So I'm gonna just keep waiting, and I'm gonna just wait for the daily to engulf the candle. And that's it. The other one is GBP USD. I was looking at GBP USD. There's still no potential. GBP USD is supposed to be bearish. So this actually came up. This candle came up and it closed over here, and now this daily candle is forming. So I'm gonna just wait yet. I'm not doing anything in the market. So I'm gonna just wait and see. Now the other market is CAD-JPY. CAD-JPY is a bearish market. Oh, CAD-JPY. CAD-JPY. What's going on? There we go. So CAD-JPY is a bearish market in my opinion. So what I'm waiting for it to do is to create an engulfing candlestick. So I believe that this candle right here will close below these candles, and then I will be able to see the other signs of the other things that I want to see for me to be able to get in the market. So for the moment, I'm gonna just wait for the daily candle to engulf the past daily candle. And the other one, the last one, is GBP CAD, which I believe is a bullish market. So at this point, yes, it indeed closed bullish, but it did not engulf these candles. So at the moment, I'm just waiting for this candle to actually close above this candles over here and create that engulfing candlestick that I'm looking for. And then I'll be able to go to the 4-hour and see the other signs. So again, I'm still waiting for the daily engulfing candle. So at the moment, for the night, for this day, Tuesday, well, it is 12 a.m. Tuesday, so the whole day is going to be Tuesday, and this candle will be closing at 5 p.m., meaning I won't be trading until tomorrow, Wednesday, because there's nothing good in the market. And if there's nothing good, I'm not interested in it, So that's it. So let's wait till Wednesday, 3 a.m. Honestly, I'm going to be studying the market and seeing all the things by 5 once the market closes, but I won't be getting into anything because I still need to see the other signs. So Wednesday or Thursday will be the days that I will be getting into the market, and let's see what happens. Stay tuned.
Te paso a buscar, yo sé que tú quieres más, y yo sé que mami tú confirmas, este amor que esta noche yo firmo. Lo de nosotros fue 365 días, qué rico cuando te me ponías de rodillas, todos los días la cama chillando, tú me envías, los tóxicos le boté cuando el martillo le
Okay, so the day already went by. It was a good day today. I made like 5 songs, and I tried making like 5 songs with the same beat, talking about, some love and all of that. And I gotta decide which songs I gotta want to upload, or maybe I would just upload all of them and say I didn't know which one to upload. So yeah, whatever. Tomorrow I got an album coming out, so that's good. And well, I gotta check the market because the day already went by, so I gotta check the markets, which one I will be interested in, or if I still gotta wait. So let's go and see. All right, so as I said, we are now looking at the charts again. So if we come over here to Forex Strategy Assistant, we are currently looking at 8 pairs, right? We're looking at NZD USD, USD CAD, AUD CAD, NZD CAD, Euro USD, GBP USD, CAD JPY, and GBP CAD. So last night we said, or maybe today in the morning, we said that once the daily time frame closes on each of these pairs, I will be able to see what I could decide on, if I should keep waiting, if I should enter the markets today, or tomorrow, because right now it's 11 already. So I either wait or I enter the market. So now I got to go through all the markets and see. So let's go to NZD USD. So NZD USD, I believe this is a bullish, and it's a 70% bullish, right? Because we come over here, NZD USD, I don't believe NZD USD, right here, yeah, it's bullish. And I was interested in it being bullish right here as a 70%. So if I look at it, this was the daily area of interest that closed, right? So this daily area of interest closed. Honestly, I said that I gotta see an engulfing candlestick, but I don't see an engulfing candlestick here because this closed down here and not on top engulfing this, bullish candlestick as well. So I don't see it as a bullish, candlestick closing or engulfing this candlestick over here. So what I would do for this market, I'm gonna still keep waiting for NZD USD to create an engulfing candlestick. Either is gonna close over here and then create an engulfing candlestick with another daily, meaning I won't be entering this market this week, or by tomorrow this will engulf this candlestick over here, and then it will be creating the other signals that I want to see. So for the moment, I still gotta wait on NZD USD. Then let's go and see the other market. So USD CAD is currently doing what I wanted to do. It's coming to this area of interest, and once it comes to this area of interest, I want to see an engulfing candlestick to the downside. If that happens, I'm gonna be interested. If it doesn't happen, then I'm not interested, and I'm gonna just keep waiting. Then we have AUD CAD. AUD CAD is currently doing what I wanted to do. So honestly, it kind of did close, and it kind of did, like on this daily candlestick, it kind of did engulf this candlestick over here, and this one kind of closed over here. But let me try to see how this actually happened. So this closed over here, somehow engulfing this candlestick over here. And if we come to the 4-hour, we see that it indeed created a confirmation candlestick. So let's go to AUD CAD. So AUD CAD, AUD CAD, AUD CAD, AUD CAD. Do we have it over here? No, because we forgot to put it there and we deleted it. So AUD CAD is a bearish market, right? Let's put here, select pair. AUD CAD, AUD CAD. Where's AUD CAD at? AUD CAD is over here. And it was a 70%, right? So that means that all time frames we're heading the same direction. It had a strong area of interest, and the daily and weekly aligned. So that was a 70%, right? Good. So we saved that to the table, and we saved this analysis as well. So once we save the analysis, AUD CAD should be over here. So AUD CAD, where is AUD CAD? Right here. So AUD CAD is engulfing candlestick closed. So it did close. Now there was a confirmation candlestick that closed. Yes, it did close. AUD CAD, as we are looking at, it closed over here, and now we are looking for a retracement, and that is what I'm looking at. That is what I'm looking at right now. This candlestick retraced as well, and this one it also retraced. So there's two retracements to this area of interest. So I'm gonna add that as a retracement. So retest of area of interest. I mean retest, not retracement. Now, does the candle respects the area of interest? That is what I'm currently waiting for. So that's why I'm still not getting into this market until this respects this area of interest. If this candlestick doesn't respect this area of interest by 3 a.m. through 9 a.m., I will be waiting for the next day to enter this market. So this candlestick has to come all the way down here. That way I could say this candlestick indeed respected the area of interest. So I will add an alarm to let me know that the candlestick has respected the area of interest. So for the moment, we still are waiting for this market. I'm gonna fix that right now, but I don't have time to fix that now. So let's save this to the table. Well, that's saved to the table, right? So we're still waiting for the candlestick to respect the area of interest. So currently NCD AUD CAD is at 93%, but we're still waiting for that confirmation. All right, so now NCD USD, NCD CAD. For NCD CAD, we said that it was a bullish market right here. 70% bullish. So we are currently waiting for this to do one of these things. So at this moment, I would believe that this is kind of an engulfing candlestick because it did end it above this candle right here. So now it has to retest the area of interest. But there's something that is not doing that I wanted to do, which was kind of respect this candlestick, you know. So this daily candlestick closed, and I want to see a confirmation candle. That means that it goes above it a little bit and then comes down. But if I don't see that, I'm kind of like you know, thinking about this trade. Like, should I get into this trade? Should I not get it into this trade because I don't see no confirmation, you know, candlestick? We will see. So right now we see that this is retesting, and it's kind of retesting again. So at this moment, if I don't see no confirmation, if I don't see what I want to see, which is the daily area of interest closing here, and then the 4-hour confirmation candle, and then retesting back, I might not get into this market, even if it goes all the way up, because it's not following my rules. That's just me, and that's what I do. So NCD CAD, I'm still waiting for some confirmation. So what I'm waiting for here is for this 4-hour candle to go above this, you know, above this candle here, and then come back and retest this area of interest, and then see a candle respecting this area of interest, and then get in the market. If I don't see that happening, I won't be getting into this market, even if it goes up and I miss out on this trade, because I'm following my rules. I'm not trading based on emotions. So now let's see Euro USD. So currently Euro USD, it looks like it's kind of retesting this daily, area of interest number 2. So what I'm thinking that will happen in this market right now, I'm not sure, but I'm not getting into it yet because I'm not seeing what I want to see. So currently what I think will happen is that this will close tomorrow at 5 p.m. again, but this time it will close down here. So this will come down here, and this will be creating this engulfing candlestick over here. Once that happens, I will want to see the confirmation candle, you know, coming a little bit out of this area of interest, and then I will see it retesting this area of interest and then respecting this area of interest for me to be able to get in it. If I don't see that happening, I won't be getting in the market. So we still gotta wait on this one. So the other one is GBP USD. GBP USD, we said it was, let's check. We said it was bearish, a bearish market. So currently I don't see no engulfing candlestick yet, and it's kind of doing almost the same thing as Euro USD, which is kind of creating this daily area, this daily candlestick, which might be the one that closes down here below, creating this engulfing candlestick, and doing the same thing that I said for Euro USD, creating a confirmation candle, then retesting the area of interest, then respecting the area of interest, and then I will be able to get in it. But for the moment, I'm not getting in it, and I'm gonna be patient and wait, because waiting pays, and being impatient takes your money away from you. So the next one is CAD-JPY. For CAD-JPY, we said it was bearish, right? Let's go check. CAD-JPY is bearish. Okay, so let's come to CAD-JPY. We don't need to see all of this over here. Okay, good. So CAD-JPY, we said it was going to be bearish. So right here, we see that this candle kind of closed over here. But honestly, it doesn't look like it's doing much. And when I'm kind of confused on the market, I don't really like getting into it. But let's try to see why. Honestly, it kind of is an engulfing candlestick, but it kind of isn't in a sense. But it is though. This closed below here, closed below this candle, engulfing this candlestick here, and now it's kind of creating what I want to see. So I'm gonna go to the 4-hour time frame. and I'm not so confident in this trade, as you guys can see. So what I'm waiting for this thing to do is to somehow a 4-hour candlestick come all the way down here, and once it comes all the way down here, that will be confirming the movement. And then I want to see a retracement to the area of interest, and then I want to see the candle respect this area of interest, and then I will be able to sell this market. If I don't see that happening, I won't be getting into this market. Another thing that I want to see as well, it could be that by tomorrow at 5 p.m. this daily area of interest, this daily candlestick will close at 5 p.m. and then it will create the confirmation, candle, and then retrace to the area of interest, and then respect the area of interest, and then I will be able to get in this market. So for the moment, so we still got one more. We still got GBP CAD. So for GBP CAD, we said that this pair was bullish. Okay, so let's see what GBP CAD is doing right now. So honestly, the daily candlestick closed above here, meaning that it definitely engulfed this other candles, this other candles, yes, this other daily of interest, the daily time frame candles. So now what I'm waiting to see is a confirmation candle on the 4-hour. So first of all, let me go to the Forex, and let's go to GBP CAD. Was it? Yeah, GBP CAD. And GBP CAD was 62%. Why was it a 62? We said it was bullish. Let's see GBP CAD. GBP CAD, GBP CAD, GBP CAD. Okay. So let's get rid of this. 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 And let's get rid of this. So first of all, I gotta see GBP CAD. GBP CAD. The weekly was bearish. Okay, the daily and the 4-hour were bullish. Okay, good. So let's go over here. So this one is an 18%. This one, a strong area of interest points touched 3 or more times. This did happen, and the daily and weekly area of interest align in the same zone. This is why it was a 62%. Now, engulfing candlestick closes. The engulfing candlestick did close, making this a 69% now. So now if we go back to GBP CAD, we are currently looking for this confirmation candlestick to happen. So right now, this was it. Let's go to the 4-hour. So 4 hours has passed already. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 9. So this is the confirmation candlestick that happened right here. This is a confirmation candlestick that I'm looking for. Did it form that? Yes, it already happened. So I could go over here and I could put confirmation candlestick closes. It did close indeed. So now I'm looking for a retracement on GBP CAD. So what I'm currently looking for this to do is to retrace to this area of interest and then respect this area of interest and be able to get into it. So for now, I'm gonna wait for the 2-hour or the 4-hour to get into this area of interest, and let's see what happens. So for the moment, this is a 77%. Let's save to the table and let's save this analysis. And right now the watch list is no longer on the 60 through 69%, is on the 70 through 89%. Once the retest of area of interest occurs, this will be at 84%. But since it hasn't happened, we gotta wait. So for the moment, we're interested in AUD CAD and GBP CAD. The rest, we are still waiting on them. So let's put GBP CAD over here, and let's put AUD CAD on this area here. So we have AUD CAD and we have GBP CAD for the pairs that interest us the most. So for the moment, we are going to wait. Let's wait 4 hours. Let's wait until I'm gonna wait until 5 a.m. in the morning to check the markets again, because this market, what I'm waiting for this to do is to come back here. So that might take this 4 hours. So that will be at 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that will be at 5. At 5, I will be able to know if I will be entering this market or not. And then we have GBP CAD over here. GBP CAD, this candle will be closing at 1. So it might close over here. So maybe I will be getting in this market by Thursday, not tomorrow, Wednesday. So we will see. And let's stay in touch and stay tuned to the rest of this week. Okay, good. So currently we are at 4:04 a.m. It's about to be 5 a.m. And I'm looking at GBP CAD, the market that I was actually interested in getting, and I'm also looking at AUD CAD. So for AUD CAD, I decided that I was gonna wait for this to come all the way down here. But honestly, thinking about it, if it comes down here, then I will be getting into it. But if it doesn't, I'm also be waiting for the daily candle to, close down here, giving me more confirmation of an engulfing candlestick. So the one that I'm really interested in is in this one over here. So the daily candlestick, engulfed. So right here, this daily candlestick engulfed. Then we have a 4-hour time frame that confirmed this movement, and now we have this on the 2-hour. We gotta see the retracement. I keep confusing retracement and saying instead of saying retesting. So right now it retested. It did indeed come down here, and it retested. If we go to the 1-hour time frame, we see that it came all the way down and it retested on this area of interest. And now a lot of volume right now in the market. And let me see. Honestly, it might be a great point to start, since we did indeed have this retracement here. So this might be a great place to start. Honestly, I will definitely get into this market now because I see so much potential now. So let me go to this. So currently we have the account at 100, and we're going to GBP CAD, right? GBP CAD, GBP CAD, GBP CAD, GBP CAD, GBP CAD, GBP CAD. Right here, GBP CAD is here. Trade. We're gonna be putting an 0.8 lot on this. So the stop loss for us over here will be this. Would that be value 0.08 times? You know what? That's value. We have a small account and we're trying to take this up. So that's our stop loss. Let's not set a take profit, because why? And let's buy by market. So good. We just bought it. We just got in this market. Honestly, this is enough for me to see. It tells me a lot. This market, I believe this market is a great market to enter because of the things that I'm looking at. Honestly, it's a great market. So now let's come down here on GBP CAD. Candle respected the area of interest. It did indeed. If we come down here to the 1 hour time frame, we see this being respected. This candlestick stay here, and then we see this 1 hour candlestick engulf this candle. So let's stay tuned and let's see what happens. We go to the Forex Strategy Assistant, and we go down here to our saved analysis, which are A pairs. So currently we are looking at GBP CAD, right? So for GBP CAD, this is a perfect trade in my opinion for now. So all the way down here, an engulfing candlestick close, so that's true. Now confirmation candlestick close, that is true. A retest of area of interest occurred, that is true. Okay, great. So right now I will be explaining on why I got into this trade and then into this pair. This pair honestly is a great pair in my opinion. So first, it did everything I wanted it to do. So on the daily area of interest, we were waiting for this candle right here to engulf these candles over here, especially this bullish candle. It did. Once that happens, once a candle engulfs another candle, we do indeed wait for it to confirm the movement, and for it to confirm the movement, it has to create a small movement on the 4 hour time frame, which it did over here. Daily candlestick close here, and now this candlestick was on the 4 hour and it confirmed the movement. Once that happens, we were supposed to go to the 2 hour and see if it retested the area of interest. Right here on the 2 hour, we see that it indeed retests the area of interest, and if we want to see it a lot better, we could go to the 1 hour time frame and see that it came all the way down here to this area of interest. Now down, we are looking for the candles to respect the area of interest, and if we come down here to the 1 hour time frame, we see that this candle did retest this area of interest, but one candle is not enough, and we see another candle happen that respected this area of interest. Honestly, I should have gotten better here, and like right here, it would have been a better entry for me. It's okay, I didn't get in there, it's fine. So now I got in here because I waited for the 30-minute candle. The 30-minute candle did indeed close up here, so now I could have gotten here, but I still decided to wait a little bit more. So now in the 1 hour time frame, we see that this candle is now coming up, and it just did everything that I wanted it to do. So now I'm just be waiting for this candle and this market to go all the way up where I want it to go. And when we come to the Forex Strategy Assistant, we see that all time frames went to the same direction. There was a strong area of interest that touched 3 or more times. There's a daily and weekly area of interest that align in the same zone. There's an engulfing candlestick that closed. The confirmation candlestick closed. The retest of the area of interest occurred, and the candlestick respected the area of interest. So once I save that to the table, we come all the way here, and we are looking for our 100% GBP CAD pair. We see that this one is over here. So now that we are inside of the market, we could come over here and we could put GBP CAD. It's GBP CAD, right? Yeah, GBP CAD. GBP CAD. We said that it was bullish, and all time frames are heading up, right? So since all time frames are heading up and everything has been done, it's at 100% market. We come to the entry window and we put enter the market. Once that happens, entering the market between 3 a.m. and 9 a.m. Trade setup is valid. So now we have that in there. Now that we have this entry window here, we have a small account, so we definitely risk a lot in this trade because it's a small account that we are trying to grow. Usually you don't grow by risking all of your account, but in this case we are, because we are crazy people. So yeah. And then after doing that, we come over here to our journal. In our journal, we see that we have an open market over here, and we gotta wait. Once this market is open, we could come down here and we could put in execution, new entry. So the new entry is in GBP. The pair is GBP CAD. GBP CAD, we say that is bullish. The area of interest is the support, session percentage, execution node, and then save execution. Oh, so it's 100%. It's an 100% session. So good. So now we are waiting for this market to do its thing. We can also set an alarm for add an alert. So the pair is GBP CAD. We have our GBP CAD. We don't got. I mean, the entry price was over here. So entry price is inputs. The entry price was this one. This was the entry price. Let's go to forwards. Entry price over here. The stop loss, and our stop loss is right here. This is the stop loss. Good. So now we put our stop loss here, and the take profit is optional, so we don't really gotta do nothing. So we set the alert, and now good. We have the alert for when we hit the stop loss, and we will set an alert on TradingView for when we hit our potential take profit. And honestly, let me put one right here. This will be the first one, and then the second one will be over here. Because if we go to the 4-hour time frame, we see that usually this is a great point, and this is a great point as well. Great. So once it comes to this area of interest, this first take profit, we'll be alerted and see what happens. So stay tuned and let's see how the trade is doing. The trade is currently at, let's see where the trade is doing right now. It's currently at $6, so we are at 107, 108. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. Cool. I'll come back to this market at 5 a.m. I'm gonna just keep watching my close now. We have AUD CAD. AUD CAD is currently also coming up. It hasn't gotten to the point I wanted to come. Then we go to NZD USD. Nothing crazy yet. USD CAD, nothing crazy yet. NZD CAD, nothing that crazy. Let me see what is this doing here. Okay, yeah, nothing too crazy. This, this candle, this pair interests me a lot. And I've been watching this pair for a minute already, and I believe that if this retests this and decides to come up here and closes up here, I might really be interested in this pair. I'm not gonna lie. And we have Euro USD. It's currently still nothing too crazy. We have GBP USD and we have CAD JPY. So currently AUD CAD and GBP CAD are the pairs that I'm mostly interested in and the ones that I'm watching right now. So I'm gonna wait for. Okay, great. So we are having a better confirmation, the best confirmation that we ever could. So currently we were basing ourselves on this candle right here. This was our confirmation that we got into. But honestly, I should have waited, and I know I should have waited because this could easily just come up here as a fake out and then come all the way back down. So I shouldn't be doing that again. But it's okay. The 2-hour time frame and the 4-hour time frame are closing out in 2 seconds, 1 second, 0 seconds. They did indeed close above this candlesticks, creating an engulfing candlestick to say it as well. But I mean, we don't count it on the hour time frames. I usually count that on the daily time frame. So now, for a better review, let's see. So this was the engulfing candlestick that I was looking for. This is the engulfing candlestick that it created. Once that engulfing candlestick created and closed, this 4-hour candlestick happened, which is the confirmation candle that I am so interested in looking at and looking forward to. Once that happened, and once this candlestick closed, I went to the 2-hour time frame and I waited for these candles to retest this area of interest. Once this area of interest was retested, we could see it on the 1 hour that it did indeed come all the way to the area of interest, and it retested it. In the 1 hour time frame, I waited for this area of interest to actually be retested, but it's not on the 1 hour, it's actually on the 2-hour time frame. And on the 2-hour time frame, well, it was definitely closed over here and the candles closed. So we see that this candle closed here and this candle closed here, and this was my base, my sign to get in the market. But I waited a little bit more. I waited like 30 minutes more, and then I decided to enter the markets, as you guys saw. But now we have a better confirmation that on the 4-hour time frame, this actually closing and did indeed came above these candlesticks over here, and this on the 2-hour time frame is also above this, and the 1-hour time frame is also above these candlesticks, giving me more confirmation to enter the market. And at the end of all, this is a perfect pair for me. So if I lose this pair, I won't be mad because I have followed all my rules, and if I win this pair, I will not be surprised if I do. So yeah, so now we are currently coming back to this, this pair, and this is actually showing us the importance to be patient and to wait. Because if I would have gotten in the market once this pair was over here, thinking that it would keep going down without following my rules, I would have been close to my stop loss. So honestly, what I think this pair is actually doing, and I need to face reality, is actually trying to create right now an engulfing candlestick on the daily pair. So it actually hasn't yet created the engulfing candlestick. I believe that this will be the engulfing candlestick created for this week, because this was last week, so I couldn't really base myself on that. So if, at the moment, I'm gonna just wait for this to close tomorrow, maybe over here. I mean, I'm not interested in any other pairs now, but I'm just seeing how the market is reacting and learning from the market, because once I'm already on a pair, I'm no longer interested in other pairs. So yeah, so I believe this is gonna close like down here, and then it's gonna create everything else, or it would just go all the way up and we avoided a loss, to say it like that. You know, so good. We got our perfect trade, and actually this is amazing. I feel like for next week this might be our pair. USD CAD is currently coming into the area of interest, and it might be good for next week. So we gotta stay tuned for that. And yep. So for the moment, that's it. NCD CAD looks like it's going up as well, but it doesn't interest me at all, not at all. So we are in GBP CAD, and we gotta wait. We gotta wait, and be patient. So for the moment, stay out of the market until it hits our stop loss or it hits our take profit. So yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. So yeah, man. At the end of all, we don't check the trades until it hits the first alarm, or if it hits the stop loss. One of the two, you know. So keep in touch. We'll see what happens. Okay, good. So now it's time to look at the market and let's see what it's doing. So the pair that I chose was GBP CAD. Great. So GBP CAD is doing good. The whole day it's been kind of consolidating. So it's been on this zone right here. Nothing too crazy. What I did notice is that it tried to come all the way down over here, but it kind of retested on this area of interest. If we go to the 1 hour time frame, we will definitely see that happening. Like right here. It kind of came down here, but then it just kept going up. Nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. So another thing that I noticed, so this is our higher high, right? And this is also our higher low. So we see that the market, this pair has been inside of this higher high, higher low through higher high zone. Like it hasn't broke structure, hasn't broke structure to the upside or to the downside. It has stayed there consistent. So nothing really too crazy has happened. It tried to break it, but then it didn't. Like you would say, oh, Nehemiah's, but it did broke the structure. It did not, because this is just a trail. This is just a path. The path is nothing. It's not what the market's at. It's not what the market ended up. You know, it's just a path that it once took, a path that it once was there, but not anymore. You know, so that's how it is. Like, let me see if I could do this and show you guys what I mean. I'm gonna get rid of the wick. This wicks, without the wicks, what do we see? We see no trail, no path. We see where the market it's currently at. It ended up at this point. Never shows that it came down here, because it was just a path that it took. You know, the path that it tried to make, that it tried to take, but it didn't take. So let's come back to the wicks. So really, those red things that we see there, those red wicks, those aren't true. Nothing really happened there. Just an example that I try to show, you know. So what I'm currently looking at this market to do right now is two things. I'm either gonna win it or I'm either gonna lose it. But I know for sure and for a fact that this is a winning trade. And if it's not, then it's fine. Once this ends up here, breaking structure from this higher high and creating a new higher high, I will know for a fact that this market will indeed go to my take profits. But if something else happens, which in this case, if this market comes all the way down here to my area of interest, it's either gonna retest this area of interest and go to the upside, or it's either gonna kind of retest it and then make that a fake out or something, and then just go all the way down. This is fine. It's a possibility. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just expecting those two things to happen. So by 5 p.m. I'm gonna come back tomorrow to this market and see what is going on. So right now we go to AUD CAD. This is the other pair I was looking at. So we see that this pair definitely created this engulfing candlestick on the daily. Once that engulfing candlestick was created, we go to the 4 hour time frame and we see this confirmation candlestick happening. So we see that it came all the way down, and then we see this retesting this area of interest. And now what I'm expecting for this 4 hour time frame candle to do is to come all the way down here and close down here, allowing me to know that it's respecting the area of interest. So we're still waiting for that one. Now another good pair that I saw was EURUSD. So EURUSD in the daily time frame, as I said, it did engulf this candle right here, creating this engulfing candlestick. And now I was waiting for a confirmation candle, which it indeed happened over here. This was the confirmation candle, and I was waiting for the retest to the area of interest, and it happened right here. We go to the 2 hour, we might be able to see it more. So that was what happened right there. On the 2 hour, on the 4 hour, we see that it retested the area of interest. And now what I'm waiting for it to do is I'm waiting for this candle to come all the way down here and close down here, allowing me to know that this is respecting the area of interest, and it will be a bearish market, and it will come all the way down here. So yeah, so then I went to my Forex strategy assistant, and I did come all the way to my saved analysis, and I did, finish those other stuff that I needed to finish. That's saying the EURUSD engulfing candlestick close. Yes, it did. There was a confirmation candlestick. Yes, it did. Did it retest the area of interest? Yes, it did. And then I saved that to the table. Once it was saved, I came back over here, and now on my watch list, EURUSD is no longer developing. It's now a prime setup, and it's on this side, soon to be on the most interested once it closes on the 4 hour time frame down here. If it doesn't close this down here, it doesn't respect it. It means that it doesn't respect the area of interest. So yeah. Now the other pair that I'm looking at right here is USD CAD. So USD CAD is already on the area of interest that I was interested for this market to come. Now what I think this market will do is that for next week, this might be our pair that we might be looking at. And honestly, it's a good pair. It's actually doing what I thought it was going to do. So at this moment, I will just wait for next week and wait for the engulfing candlesticks to happen and the other signs that I'm looking for. Then if it comes to NZD USD, it's a loss for me. I didn't lose nothing. I didn't enter this market. I'm just saying, I lost interest in this market a long time ago. Then we have NZD CAD. I also lost interest in this market. No more interested. I lost interest in this market since it closed over here and there was no confirmation candlestick coming to this side. So honestly, I don't really think this is a good market for this week. Then we have GBP USD. I also lost some interest in this. No more interest. I'm not interested. No longer interested. And on this one, I'm still waiting for an engulfing candlestick, which by Thursday, is too late. So, no longer interested. So I'm currently interested in my pair, GBP CAD. Let's see what happens by tomorrow when the volume is up right now, like at 3 a.m. And AUD CAD and EURUSD. These are the three great pairs that I'm looking at. AUD CAD, GBP CAD, and EURUSD. Once it closes down here, then you know what? I might risk it and I might enter this market since I see a lot of potential in this one. But I will wait and be patient. That's what's important. I'm gonna wait a lot. And yeah, so currently that's it. I'm still waiting on this market. Honestly, you know what? No, I'm gonna enter this market because I don't want to risk more than what I'm already risking on this trade. And I think this trade is really valid. So let's see what happens. So yeah, that was it for today. And currently working over here. Y'all know how it is. It's my boy Piero.
Yes, sir.
Gotta look at him. He always working. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but this is actually, you guys gotta learn that if you guys gonna start any business, anything, you always need a certain amount of money to start something, right? So I actually don't recommend you to leave your job or leave whatever is giving you some income, since you still gotta make some money. You still gotta pay rent, you still gotta pay bills, and you still gotta pay some stuff. So for me, if I'm gonna start trading and I'm still gonna continue trading, I still gotta have something secure, you know? I still gotta have something that's gonna give me a good income and a good amount of money. Because if I don't have that, then I don't know what's gonna happen with me in my future, you know? Because I could lose some great amount of money, and then what happens? I'm at zero. I can't pay rent. I can't pay bills. So that's why I usually recommend you to start something, but still keep your job until you actually think that you can survive without a job. That's it. Okay guys, so currently I was looking at the market. Right now the market is going the way I wanted it to go. So for the moment I'm still not doing nothing on the market. I'm not touching it, I'm not selling, I'm not buying, I'm just leaving it the way it is. And later on, like at 3 a.m, I'm gonna check tomorrow and see what's up. If I'm gonna hold through the week or I'm gonna just stay in the trade. So stay tuned and let's keep going.
Hablándome solo otra vez, duele como un golpe a la pared.
Cuando me vio vestido de diseño.
After a long day of, working and then going to record and making a song, now it's time to check the markets again. So we were currently at GBP CAD. Our pair is currently doing this right now. It's still consolidating, but at this point, it did break structure through this area. Like honestly, this was the higher low, and this was the higher high. But then this candlestick right here broke structure. So now this one became the lower low, and then this one became the lower high. But then this candle right here broke that structure again. So now this one became the higher high, and this is now the higher low, meaning that this market is actually bullish, and it did indeed break through that. Well, not yet, but kind of almost will do if it does. And now I'm currently in some profit, but it's already Friday. It's Friday midnight Friday. So I'm expecting this market to react by tomorrow and do some sort of movement by tomorrow and just go all the way up or all the way down, and we'll see what happens. Let me see if it has happened before. If a candle has gone all the way up just like that. I mean, we see 4-hour candles, then we see a daily candle go all the way up like that as well. We see this daily candle go all the way up, so that might be the Friday candle. We see this candles come down all the way down in one day. So we might have a movement, a big movement by this Friday. And if we don't, honestly, I don't like to hold trades through the weekend, but I see some potential on this trade, and I will be holding it since it's still bullish in the weekly, it's still bullish on the daily, and it's still bullish on the 4-hour as well. So that's why I will be holding this if the market decides to close. I mean, the weekly is bearish, of course, but the daily is bullish and the 4-hour is currently bullish as well. So if nothing changes and this keeps doing what I want it to do, then I'm gonna just stay in this trade, right? And honestly, we can see this creating sort of another engulfing candlestick right here, So that's valid. That's what I'm looking forward to on this market. So I believe I will make some profit out of this. It might take some time, of course. Then we also looked at AUD CAD, right? So AUD CAD, we said that it was gonna come down, and it definitely did. It came all the way down here, and so it did create all the points. It did had an engulfing candlestick. It did retest the area of interest. It did respected the area of interest right here. So if I would have gotten in this market, I would have gotten right here, definitely, and then I would have put my stop loss like probably up here, So yeah, but I didn't get in it because I was already on GBP CAD, and currently on this markets with the war and news, I'm not interested in getting on any market as well, on two markets. So in this one on Euro USD, we would have gotten in this market if we weren't already in one, and we would have been in no profit by now because it's kind of going up. I believe it's kind of retesting this area of interest right now, and then it's going to decide to come all the way down. So yeah, but I didn't get into it. So I did, definitely came inside my Forex Strategy Assistant. I definitely came inside my Forex Strategy Assistant, and I went all the way down to my saved analysis, and I went to Euro USD, and I did yes over here. The candlestick did respected area of interest. I said yes, I saved to the table, and now I have the 3 most interested from 90 to 100% pairs, and these are all the ones, but the pair that I'm currently in is 100%, so I'm in the best pair at the moment, to say it like that. So now that I'm not really interested in any other pairs than just Euro USD, AUD CAD, and GBP CAD for this week, I'm gonna get rid of the other ones. So let me go to the pre-trade list. Let me refresh this. So AUD CAD I'm interested in. CAD JPY I'm not interested. I'm gonna delete this. GBP USD I'm not interested. I will delete this. Euro USD I'm interested. And GBP CAD I'm interested. Now NZD CAD is trash. USD CAD is trash. NZD USD is trash. So now we currently have 3 pairs. 1, 2, and 3. So currently our analysis has 3 pairs. Past week analysis was only 1 pair. So good. It's fine. And now that's it. So I hope you guys are liking this session of me just studying the markets with you and also having a little vlog on the side. It's for you guys to enjoy it and for you guys to see me in the process. So I hope you guys really enjoy this videos and watch the videos as well, because later on in life we won't be just sitting here and going to work. We will be making a lot of money from the markets, from the graphs, and going outside and doing fun stuff like driving Lambos and buying Rolls Royces, or anything, building stuff up, building a business all together. I have a lot of plans in mind. I have a lot of visions, a lot of goals that I want to reach, but for the moment I got to start somewhere, and it's right here. And currently I'm on the bottom, and I want you guys to be in the journey with me. that you guys notice that it's not impossible to become profitable trading if you are consistent and disciplined, and that even if it takes a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, if you don't stop, sooner or later you will make it. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and stay touched. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Okay, so it's currently Saturday, 2 a.m. in the morning, getting back home from work. In this case, last Friday, the day I'm gonna be uploading this YouTube video. So in this case, I decided to hold the trade. I didn't close it, I didn't lose, I didn't win anything. And I'm expecting next week for the market to do what I want it to do. And if it doesn't, then you know what? It's okay. It's fine. It's supposed to happen. And whatever happens, you know, will happen. If I lose it, then at least I stick to my strategy. I hold the trade as I said. And if I got stopped, I got stopped with my stop loss. So it's fine. Currently going home, and let's see what happens. Whatever happens in life is because it's already planned for you. So keep going in life and don't cry about shit.